Hey, welcome back. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. In a previous show, I was talking about the hurricane season and getting more information about the weather via a HF fax off of your shortwave receiver and using a number of packages to decode those fax. Like the old fax that you send from company to company. It's still in use, but oh well. So what I alluded to was that you can receive these pictures, which include charts and weather pictures from satellites going overhead or stationary overhead on your HF radio. And I mentioned that the schedule for these particular faxes is available on the internet. And I'm going to show you an example of that right now. If we go to, I did a search on HF fax schedule, and the first entry was worldwide marine radio fax broadcast schedules. If we click on that, it opens a PDF file, and this is a schedule, a detailed schedule of the fax transmissions that are on HF radio. And these are on different frequencies, different times, and from different locations. Therefore, they'll have different information. Now, you can see that they're keeping this up to date, which a lot of the stuff on shortwave radio tends to get old and it's not accurate. The National Weather Service keeps this up to date. So this is up-to-date information. So we can go down here and you can pick a part of the world. And for instance, I wanted to receive weather faxes related to the Gulf of Mexico, which Florida, where I live, borders on. But here's North America, and here's all the stations in North America that are broadcasting this information. Now you can see the first one there, Halifax in Nova Scotia, Canada, is no longer active. So they're keeping the information available for that one because it may go active again. Now, the one I'm interested in, which is the one I most likely can receive and get good signals, is New Orleans, down here. So if I go down here, if I scroll down here past, there's Africa, and you can see these are all over the world. Now this is what I've been trying to just capture, to just say, hey, I was able to get one all the way from Tokyo. Not been able to do that so far. The other thing is, from Tokyo, they actually have a newspaper, which is in their language, that's transmitted. They're still doing that, to my knowledge. I don't know if it shows up here or not. Yeah, this is just weather stuff. Okay, anyway. Then we go down, there's China, Korea, Thailand. Oh, here it is. This is the Japanese/Singapore news agency, and they actually broadcast via HF fax little pieces of newspapers. So this is the one I want to capture. I've seen other people, like people in Australia, who've captured this, but of course they're much closer. I've even attempted to cheat and use a radio that's on the internet and have it capture, or it hear these transmissions, like there's some in Alaska, for instance, and try to do it that way, and so far no luck there. Okay, going on, moving on. South America, North America is what I want, and there's several stations. As I mentioned, Halifax in Canada is no longer active. Here's another one in Canada, a couple other ones in Canada. Here's one in Kodiak, Alaska, U.S. I can't hear that one. Maybe. I think I have heard it once in a while. I have heard several times early in the morning. Um, Point Reeves in California. I've heard that one. And then we're looking for, there's New Orleans. Okay, so what's the beauty of this webpage? It tells you the frequencies that they broadcast on, which are multiple. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 for New Orleans. I typically listen to 8503.9, which is what I listened to in the previous show. And then it tells you when they're on and what they broadcast at a given time. So I had, this was a while ago, when I was doing this very actively, I had made a little cheat sheet that listed the stations and their frequencies and when they broadcast satellite images. Like if we get on here, right here, GEOS IR tropical satellite image. That's what I'm interested in. And notice they broadcast it twice a day. And these are UTC times at 0200 and 1400. And then I think there's another, yeah, here's another set down here at 0800 and 2000. I think that's it for satellite images. And then they have all this other stuff that they broadcast. Another interesting thing that they broadcast is these sea conditions, wave conditions, and they do surface analysis, tropical surface analysis, all kinds of stuff. And it's just going on 24/7. So I wanted to show you this web page. Again, if I go back, this is the PDF that you see. This is at www.nws.noaa.gov/OS, so on. And the link, I put the link to this schedule in the previous video if you want to go back to that. So if you look at the description, the link is in the description. You have to pull down on the description because they only show you a couple of lines of the description and it's down below that. So that's it. Also, I want to get into more decoding of data from the amateur radio bands. If you're interested in those kinds of shows, then I could do a hangout. For instance, do a hangout of attempting to decode different data on the HF band. If you're interested in that, please let me know. You can either leave a comment on this video or you can send me an email to TRRS73@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.